Hello and welcome to another episode of Android Dev 101. In today's episode we're going to be looking at notifications, and in particular the notifications in the notification tray. Like for instance, as we see from SMS messages or other applications. Now let's jump right into our main activity. In our main activity we see we don't have a lot of code. We're mainly initializing a navigation drawer. Now for those of you not familiar with the navigation drawer, it's a very popular UI element. Let's just jump into our application so we can see how it works. We see the navigation drawer toggle here on the left, which allows you to open and close it. It can also be open and closed by simply dragging open or closed. So we're going to put all of the components for this demo application in our navigation drawer, and that's going to allow us to manipulate our notification. So let's jump into the main fragment, which is a notification drawer fragment for this example, and see we're doing all the heavy lifting. Now we're going to initialize some intents here. We'll look at that in a second. What we mainly want to look at is our notification builder. Now, notification builder element, which we're initializing here, is going to allow us to build those notifications, like the one we see from the SMS here, for our application. So we're going to build two different notification builders here, one without actions and one with actions. Now, after we finish initializing the notification builder, we're going to call build, and that's going to allow it to be built and sent to the notification tray. So let's look at some of the things we're calling on our notification builder. So we're setting the title, episode 15, for both the types of notifications. We're going to set some text. One will add actions just so we can differentiate. We can also set a small icon, a large icon. There's a lot of elements. We'll include in the description for this video a breakdown of all the elements you can add to a notification. More importantly, we want to look at something new added in Jelly Bean, which is actions. You can now add certain actions to your notifications so that the user, from clicking in those actions, can do things automatically from the notification without having to go to your application and then do some kind of process. So in our notification with actions, we added two different actions, a call me action, email me action. Now if we look at the intents, we'll see that they're going to open the telephone application or an email application. Now if you notice, these aren't regular intents. We're using something called pending intents. Pending intents are what you store in the notifications. So when someone clicks on the notification or one of the actions, Android will know what intent to call and what intent to take after that click action. So we have three different kinds of pending intents here. One is going to actually open our application. A special activity we call the dialog activity, which is going to post like a nice little dialogue saying that we clicked on the notification. And then the other two will be for our email and our phone from our action keys. Okay, great. So now that we've built our notifications from the actions in the side drawer, we're going to post them to the notification drawer. So we get the notification manager from our system services. And then on the notification manager we call notify with the built notification. So we call our notification builder and we build it. This can obviously be done at any stage. Just for this example, we're going to build it right when we're saying the notification. Okay, great. So we have three different options for our notifications. We can open it, we can close it, or we can open the second type of notification with actions. Now if you notice, notification ID is the same for both of the notifications. That means if we call it again, we're going to replace the original notification because it's the same ID for this application. Alright, great. Let's take a look at the actual app. Okay, so everything's in the side drawer. So once we open it up, we see we have an open button. When we click that, the notification was opened in our notification tray. A very simple notification just with text here. When we click, we'll see that activity that we set, the dialog activity, is opened, and we can close that. This can also be called from outside the application. So for instance, if we put the application in the background and then we click, it will reopen the application with the notification with the dialog that we created. Okay, so now let's take a look at some of those action buttons that we've added in. So if we open the action version of the notification, we see two action buttons. Now if we click on the notification, it will open our dialog just the same. But if we click on one of the action buttons, it's going to open one of those special actions. So for instance, if we click on the call me action button, it opens a dialer for the device. Okay, so how can these type of notifications be useful besides obviously telling your users some important information about your application? Well, we actually created another demo application which is now live in the Play Store. You can download it, which is called Copy Control. Now this application runs a service that's going to keep track of your clipboard and anything you copy and paste. That way later on, if you copy and pasted something and you want to reuse it, you could always reuse it. So let's say we copy the word functionality. We see a notification automatically pop up on that copy. And we have a list of words that we previously copied as well. So let's say I had previously copied something and I forgot what it was, but I need to paste it again. And this, whereas copy just erased that normally in the clipboard. But now with the copy control, we can select the previously selected word. Let's just go to the browser to see what that was. And we can paste it. And it was Smart Cookie. Well, I guess we are. So that was all for today. You can find the links to the Copy Control application in the Play Store, the examples from episode 15, and all the notification information that was mentioned in the description down below. And we'll see you next time.